Massachusetts house, a little out of my budget, since it is now on the market. Brady recently turned 42, but he also agreed to a 2-year extension. But it can be voided after this season, which would make him a free agent. But there's more QB news out of Patriots camp. Rookie Jarrett Stidham is a, quote, early star in camp, according to MassLive.com. And Philip Dorsett added that he can make any throw. Interesting. Shannon, what do you make of all of this?
Ain't no guy wearing 58 jersey, a star, playing the quarterback position.
What's that about?
You can put him on a red jersey that have any other number, but 58
Is that it?
ain't it.
Okay.
I don't get it.
Probably not it.
Skip, look, I'm not going to read too much into this. And you know, I know a lot of people are starting to read a whole lot into it. You know, Skip, you remember he had this Brentwood home here, big mansion, that he stayed in probably 6 months to a year. He ended up selling that to Dr. Dre.
He did.
Skip, who knows? Maybe he wants to downsize. Maybe he and Giselle were laying in bed one night. He's like, babe, you know, for us and the 2 kids, that's a lot of house. Maybe we downsize. Maybe, who knows? You're like, 40 million, this is a nice house, but I think we should probably do 50, 60. Maybe they want to get a bigger house. Because when you have the kind of the means that those 2 individuals have, Skip, you have a multitude of houses. You don't have one house. You got a house over here. You know, they got a penthouse in Tribeca.
Yep.
They probably got another place overseas. You know, they got means to have multiple locations. I don't want to read a whole lot into it. Maybe, Skip, he's like, you know what? Show these jokers I'm for real. I'm putting this thing on the market because they think they're trying to hold me hostage by just giving me a 1-year deal.
Well, do you think that's happening?
No, I don't. I don't. And I don't think the Patriots are believing it that is happening either. I just, you know, it's just really hard to tell. You know, Tom is really a buttoned-up guy. But, Skip, I know this. Of all the players that play in the NFL, the biggest ego and the most pride normally resides in the quarterback.
I agree.
And that quarterback, Skip, basically said, we're going to give you, the team basically told that guy that has 6 Super Bowls with 4 MVPs, we're going to give you a 1-year deal because we don't really know what you can do. We're going to make you prove it moving forward. When I believe, and I think he believes, Skip, guys like Tom Brady, it's like Coach K. Skip, Coach K deserves, unless he has some kind of scandal just blows the top off everything, he deserves to retire at Duke. When he says, I'm done, okay, you're done. Certain guys get that kind of leverage.
Yep.
That guy should say, you know what? If I want to play till I'm 65 and I want to play for the minimum, hey, that's what I should be able to do. But clearly, that's not the way the Patriots do business. That's not the way Coach Belichick does business. But, Skip, I don't want to put a whole lot into it. Maybe he wants to downsize. Maybe he wants to get a bigger house. Maybe he wants a shorter commute. But I'm not buying into it. He's doing this to show them. I'm going to show y'all guys. I'll go play somewhere else. I'm not buying it.
So, for my first point of amusement, Tom Brady has listed his house, he and Giselle, at $39.5 million, almost $40 million.
Go ahead, Skip, why not 40? Like somebody like the guy that can afford 39 and a half, he can't afford 40.
Yeah.
I mean, 39 feels somehow a little better than 40. Yeah, you know, realistic.
Zillow estimates rates the value of said house somewhere between 8.7 and a high of $13.1 million.
Really?
So the highest they would rate it at is 13.1. They are asking almost $40 million.
So they'll ask you triple what the house at the highest value.
Because
It's
Tom Brady lived there and Giselle lived there.
Yeah.
But that's
Right?
wild to think
I know.
about. I didn't even consider
But
that.
can
And it
they
is in
get
a
it on
neighborhood.
name value alone?
Oh, Skip, that's a...
Wow.
I mean, in Brentwood, you know, I think in Brentwood, where they have 11, they brought 11 acres. The house is sitting on 11 acres.
something.
Well, if you get that kind of, you know, the land alone is reported that he paid $11 million just for the land. So you know, if you put that kind of house on land, you got to go at least double the value of the land that the house is sitting on. So you're looking at $32 million right there. I think he sold that for $40 million.
Okay.
But Brookline, Skip, who gonna buy the house? Mr. Kraft?
Well, it is a really nice area to
Yeah,
live.
It's a leafy
Right by
suburb,
BC.
and remember, the backyard is up against the 9th fairway and the 9th tee, so it's separated by a big fence and a high hedge, but still nice view. And you're at it's called the Country Club of Brookline, where they've had a Ryder Cup and 3 U.S. Opens. So the point is,
do I get a golf club membership?
No, you don't get it. Wait a second. It took Tom Brady 3 years to get into the club.
That is ridiculous.
First of all, Skip Bayless, look
How
here.
could you not get him in?
If I move into place, country club, and they got a golf course.
Well, you would get right in.
No. And I spent $40 million on the house.
Yeah.
Oh, the golf course.
Has
The
to be
membership coming.
included?
Oh, the membership coming.
That country club would just sniff at that. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say I ain't gonna be able to help y'all.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay, so here's my 2 cents on $40 million. I just think Tom Brady loves to create this kind of controversy. He just loves it.
So in other words, Tom Brady's a drama king. Oh, he's a LeBron-esque of football.
But he's channeling it differently than the other drama king who disrupts and distracts his team with his drama. This is all fueled into urgency, to immediacy, to keeping everybody on a very good edge. Like, is it possible this is Tom's last year? It is not possible to me, but at least there's a hint of what's going on here, because you don't know, I don't know. My best guess is when you're trying to sell a house of that worth and you're trying to get that price, it's going to take a long time because you're going to have very select people come look at it. And Tom's not there very much during the season anyway, so it's a good time for people to come during the day and check out the house. And if somebody did plunge and buy it within the next month, I think there would be a stipulation, we will not move out until February.
Oh, I wish I might. I wish I might play $40 million and you tell me when I can move in.
That's part of the deal.
That ain't part of no deal
It's
I'm doing.
Tom Brady's house, and Tom can get whatever deal he wants.
I don't give a flip. Skip Bayless, you must be out your mind. You plunge. So let me get this right, Skip. There's this nice car. Let's see, a 1962 Ferrari. And they say, you know what, Skip? I'm selling this car, and I want $25 million. I think one just went a couple of years ago for $33 million. And they say, you know what, Skip? I'm gonna sell you this car for $33 million, but I'm gonna drive it for the rest of the year.
And then
you can take it over in 2020. What you gonna say, Skip? Exactly. You gonna say
Who owns the car?
Oh,
Tom Brady owns it?
Guess what?
I'm waiting.
Guess
You're
what?
waiting?
Guess what? He still on it because I ain't buying it.
Oh.
Hey, man, you ain't nobody gonna let you buy no house for no $40 million. You talking about I can't move out until the end of the year.
Okay.
Get up out of here.
So it's highly possible that Tom and or Giselle just, they just get bored and they want a new challenge.
Yeah.
They want a new house to redecorate and design. And
Right.
Okay.
Maybe they're one of some of those people. I don't watch those HGTV shows where they build and
my wife watches
remodel and they build.
Oh, yeah.
I see it almost every night because it's always on when I walk through the living room.
So maybe,
really?
Yeah.
So maybe,
HGTV.
Skip, maybe they are the type of people that like to build and diagram their own things, and then like, okay, after a couple of years, our next project.
Yeah, okay. But I still think that Tom Brady likes to toy with people via IG.
I mean, golly gee whiz, Tom.
Agree.
Yep.
Can you
No,
imagine?
he does.
I mean,
He loves the corny. Just wait for the post of Tom walking us through his home for sale with a few.
That's a good one.
Like he'll have fun with
Tom,
this.
I got 14 and a half for you right now.
Do you really?
I got 14 and a half.
Now, that's a lot of money.
Over
I got
what Truly
Wow.
is saying.
I mean, because it's Tom Brady. I'm just paying $1.5 million because it's Tom Brady playing. Then I'm gonna turn around and list it. I'm gonna list it for 30.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give somebody a deal.
Okay, so now on the other side of the coin, we have all these reports that Jared Stidham is lighting it up as if he might be a big threat to Tom Brady as the starting quarterback this year, right?
Tom Brady said, no guy with a 58 jersey on.
Stop it. Okay, so just for the record, just quickly, I respect Jared Stidham.
Yeah.
I watched him in his brief stint at Baylor. I don't know if you covered any of those
Didn't
games.
really,
Okay,
actually.
that was at the
Surprisingly,
end,
I didn't
yeah.
cross paths with him.
But then they had the big scandal. He transferred. He had to do a year at McLennan Community College, but then he goes to Auburn. Yep, he goes to Auburn. He starts for 2 years. In the first year, they were really good. They had big upset wins over Bama and Georgia. Then they lost to Georgia in the SEC championship game, and they lost in the Peach Bowl to UCF. But I watched a lot of him, and last year they went 8-5. And trust me on this, he does have ability, and he does have a big arm. 6'2", 218. Not quite Brady's 6'4", but still. Under fire, biggest games, he's the opposite of Tom Brady. He's not cool under fire. That's just me. That's my takeaway from watching a lot of Jared Stidham. So is he a candidate to be the next Tom Brady? I doubt it. I think he's a talented kid, but intangibly, not.
But Skip, you know how they think.
Yep.
They don't think it's the athlete that makes this. They think it's the system.
No,
and they feel they can plug it. It doesn't matter, offense, defense, or special teams. That's why they're so willing to let anybody go, because they believe it's a system that we have in place, and we get guys to buy in, and so it doesn't matter how great you are over there. No.
Okay.
You fit this.
So a year ago, they took Danny Etling in the 7th round, and I lost my first bet to you on this show it was like late November of our first year, 2016, because it was Bama at LSU, and I said, I'm going to take LSU at home.
Yeah, 'cause you like Danny Etling.
It was nothing to nothing early in the 4th quarter, and Jalen Hurts, who's going to win the next Heisman Trophy this year, if in fact
He might not even
starts.
start.
I don't know. I don't even know. If
Oh, well, hold on.
yeah, somebody's going to
I'll be all over it,
Maybe
guys.
it's Spencer Rattler. He's going to be the other kid that starts. But one of them's going to win the Heisman. I don't know, because it's just Heisman U. It's just like
Stop saying that.
It's a
You
new
just
plate.
an assembly line of Heismans coming out of there, thanks to Lincoln Riley. But the point is, Danny Etling just couldn't score. He couldn't make a first down against Bama's. It's Bama's defense, but they take him in the 7th round, and now he is a receiver. Just for the record.
Yeah,
So.
well, he's a jack of all trades. You know, at some point in time, they'll put him in the game, and everybody think he's a receiver, and Tom Brady will throw him a swing pass, and then he'll end up throwing it down the field for a touchdown.
Maybe.
You know that's what's going to happen.
Maybe. Yep.
Was that
So,
really the first
here
bet you
comes-
lost?
Yep.
Good memory.
First bet. No, it was. Killed me. Just crushed me. I couldn't even sleep.
Well, you got
that
it back.
night.
Nothing
I had
since.
it.
Yeah, he
Nothing
got-
I had it.
since
I
then.
had it. I had it.
He got it back with Ohio State.
Just a couple. But
Yeah.
who's
But-
counting?
Oh,
around
did I
here?
get it back?
I get it. I'll get it back.
How many times?
I get it back this year. Obama gonna be right back at that.
I don't think so. I think it's Clemson's to lose.
Oh, so now you on Dabo. Now you like Dabo.
He's the real Saban.
All right. So the Raiders, did they actually look impressive on Hard Knocks last night? We will discuss everything we saw next.